Hey, everybody. I'm AF Branco Cartoonist, syndicated through Creators. And I just got back from vacation a few days ago. And I'd like to say I'm well rested, but I was up late last night trying to finish up a cartoon for one of my clients. And you probably saw it today, and we'll show all those as we go. A lot of stuff going on in the news today. We probably won't cover everything, but we'll cover the cartoons and try to touch on all these subjects as we go along. Looks like we got quite a few people fired up in the chat already. South Carolina girl, Edward Wilson. We got Kay Zenny. We'll say hello to you guys a little bit later. But we've got an opening song that's probably apropos for what's going on and the investigations that they're opening up on Clapper, Brennan. I don't even know if Clapper's in the thing. He should be. Clapper, Brennan, Comey, and all those guys that started the Russia hoax deal and put our country in a bad position. All hoax, all to try to get rid of Trump. And I hope that all comes out. And I hope some people go to jail is what I hope. Anyway, get your comments ready in the chat, and I'll see you in a minute.
Democrats have taken us on quite a ride over the past 4 years, haven't they, ladies and gentlemen? So on behalf of MAGA, we'd like to share our true appreciation in a song.
You're my prison bitch, you're not like other men. I'm glad we share a prison cell when lights go out at 10. I can't escape the way I feel, now that would be a crime. As long as I am doing you, I don't mind doing time. 'Cause you're my prison bitch, and I have no regrets. I got you for a candy bar and a pack of cigarettes. At first you were resistant, but now you are my friend. I knew that I would get you in the end. Prison bitch, prison bitch. I guess that you were sent from up above. Yeah. Prison bitch, prison bitch. And now you are my prisoner.
I'm your prison bitch, and you're a sex machine.
And take that gun out of your mouth.
Hang on. There we go. Let's get back in the fold here. Yeah, that was very apropos. Joe Dan's got some other videos that we're going to show. We're going to talk about the cartoons, and boy, you guys are really going. Well, thanks for welcoming me back. I missed you guys too, and I'm sure Joe Dan did. But speaking of Joe Dan, let's get him in here so we can talk about some stuff. There he is, Joe Dan. How's it going?
It's going good. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I thought we'd touch on the Epstein thing and give people our take on it, which might be different.
Yeah, well, number one, we are not going to set ourselves on fire and throw Trump out the window. We're not doing that here.
No.
You know, we don't like it.
No.
I didn't like it. But you know what? I trust Trump. We elected Trump. So anyway, but nobody liked it. And the thing that tells me is that Trump is the king of optics. I mean, the garbage truck, McDonald's, he sees. Hey, don't think for 1 minute he does not see the fiasco around that. But he's doing this for a reason. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is making a very unpopular decision, and he knows he's doing it. And that tells me he's got a damn good reason to do it. And then you look, people are, it's fine to criticize and like we do. We don't like that stuff.
Bring up questions.
Yeah. But some of these people are just losing their minds over this stuff. I
Like
mean,
this
and
is-
you got to look, yeah. But the perspective here, the perspective in the last 6 months, this man has made 193 major decisions. 170 were EOs. 23 were signed. He signed bills into law. 193. Not one. Nobody was setting themselves on fire for that. So apparently, those were 193 good decisions.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's got one bad one. Okay, I don't
If it is bad, we don't know yet.
But that's exactly right. We don't know what he knows. But let's just, for the sake of argument, say it is wrong.
Right.
Okay, that's 193 wins and 1 loss. That's a winning percentage of 99.5%. Only a lunatic would. I mean, it's like you don't get rid of your star player.
Talk about throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Well, I mean, he's stopped wars. He's raised the blue collar wage increase is one of the most important things he's done.
No tip.
Because
no
blue collar
tax
wage, they haven't increased since before Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are the people out there doing the hard work, and so their wages have gone up. It was close in on 2%.
Yeah.
But every president since going back to Reagan, it was negative growth, negative 3% under H.W. Bush. I mean, it was just negative. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just look at everything he's done. The big tax breaks. He's built the economy. He's building a foundation,
Right.
that people can't screw with.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they can, but it'll take a lot of work for them to undo it.
Yeah.
He put all these tax breaks. He's closed the border. It's like, the dude has not stopped. He doesn't even take a nap.
And here's the thing. You've got a president that has done more in 6 months than the last probably 4 or 5 presidents. In 6 months, what he's accomplished. And I, like you said earlier about the media, the Democrats jumping on board to think they got something on him to bring him down, again with this Epstein thing. And we don't know how this all ties in to what's going to happen with Brennan, Clapper, Comey. All this stuff ties together, maybe. And
There's so much we don't know.
Yeah.
There's so much we don't know. I mean, and you're right. Look who's been in charge of the files for the majority of the time.
Right.
You had Comey in charge of them. You had Christopher Wray in charge of them, and I'm sure they were keeping them just perfect, just for President Trump.
Oh yeah.
You know,
not to mention that they hid how much the Chinese interfered with our election. The Russians spent $150,000 to interfere with our election, and people believed that it was to get Hillary elected, not Trump. And yet the Chinese have spent billions in all types of shenanigans, fake ballots, fake driver's licenses, all of this that the Comey, Clapper, Brennan didn't want to even discuss. They hid that from us as far as affecting the election.
Well, but see, we don't talk about China.
No, can't talk about China.
No.
I was thinking we'll go through the latest cartoons I did. Of course, I was gone for a couple of weeks, but and I didn't do too many cartoons, but there is some that I did before that, so we'll get to those too. And then I've got some older cartoons that we can show. Here we go. This one is a revamp. I revamped it, changed this guy, but pretty much said the same thing about the Irish. This is going back a couple of weeks now after Trump.
Batter up. Yeah, Trump keeps taking them out. I don't feel like batting today, Coach.
Put me in, Coach. Take me out, Coach. Yeah. So that a lot of these, I said, the news changes so fast that you can't keep up with a lot of times. And
oh my gosh.
Something you did 2 weeks ago.
And another thing, a lot of the biggest of these influencers.
Yeah.
And I've had it with, I'm sorry, Steve Bannon. I appreciate it. On this, I think he needs to just chill out. Alex Jones and those people, stop it. Because you know the difference here. I'm tired of them beating up Trump. I'm tired of this man's busted his ass. He doesn't have to be there. Well, Trump said, you know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. But no, the difference between those of us that are disgusted by this Epstein crap, but we're not throwing a fit, versus the ones who are throwing a fit, is we don't think we know more than Trump, and we don't assume the worst. And the most important part is we believe God saved Trump, and our faith in God is the foundation for our trust in Trump.
I think where some people are coming from is that they feel like they've been invalidated, that their opinion about the Epstein thing is, as Trump has said, there's nothing to it, and maybe there isn't. Maybe it isn't the biggest thing that, but they're trying to. They feel invalidated.
I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it.
Yeah. And there's a way. I think there's a way. And Wayne Root, or what's his name?
Wayne Root. Root is his name.
He had a proposal to slide it over into a special prosecutor and let them handle it, to show that you're actually doing something about it. And I think that's where it's shifting. I think it's going in that direction. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line here is a lot of these crimes go back to the late 80s. The late 80s is when the first accusations were out about this guy, this demon. But it was no big deal under 8 years of Clinton. It was no big deal under 8 years of Bush. It was no big deal under 8 years of Obama. Under the 4 years of Trump, they weren't throwing themselves in front of cars. And under Biden. So, but now they're going to go around setting themselves on fire because it's the most important thing in the world?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No way this is a deep state op. No way, no.
Yeah. But see, they do the same. The left does the same thing about immigration. How many, over 3 million people that Obama deported, and how many did Bush deport? How many did in the 8 years that Obama was there? It was millions that he deported, and not one peep out of them about that. Suddenly, Trump's doing it, and all of a sudden, it's the worst thing for humanity ever done.
Yeah, and I'm not going. And X has gotten so. I mean, it's so dark. Ever since Elon had his nervous breakdown, X has gotten real dark. You see, even Grok, the AI on X, Grok had to be unplugged because it went on a pro-Hitler psychotic rant.
Yeah,
and they had to unplug it. Nice job. Yeah, we're looking forward to more of that AI stuff you got going there, Elon.
Now, this cartoon is this was a topic a couple of weeks ago.
The auto pen.
Who was driving the car? Who's driving the car?
And did you see they had? Did they have two more? They've had two witnesses testify to the auto pen, and they're both like, "Well, we're pleading the fifth."
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that.
They've been pleading the fifth going back to Lois Lerner when she was with the IRS.
How come our guys go to jail if they don't show up and give a testimony? Bannon went to jail. Navarro went to jail.
Because we don't cheat.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Did I show this last week? I think I did. It was like a sneak peek or something. I showed it anyway.
Not last week.
A couple weeks ago, I showed it as a sneak peek. So we can breeze by.
Last season.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. This one's fairly new. Just before I left or right after I got back. Yeah. Dim's reaction to the big, beautiful bill. We're all going to die. That's the same thing that is a bag of old liberal talking point tricks that they pull out every time a Republican's in office and they put forth any kind of legislation we're gonna die. Everybody's
Well,
gonna
and,
die.
and right in line with that, I found the other day an article from the Washington Post in 1981 where they said the Reagan budget is going to destroy Social Security.
Yeah.
I mean, they have used the same arguments over and over and over.
Well, because it's cutting off their funds, it's coming off their backdoor money, and all it is it's cutting out the fraud and waste. And if you don't work, you don't get it. If you can't work, you get it. If you can't work, you get it. If you're an illegal alien, you can't get it. So those are the only thing it's cutting out, and they're having a fit over that.
You're cruel. You're cruel.
Yeah, inhumane. So let's move on to the next one.
Let's say hi to a few people too while we're in here. We got
Claudette. Fancy.
Lauren is in there. Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Adrock, good to see you.
South Carolina.
A couple of new people.
By the way, we got the cookout, the frog leg cookout. We were late getting it scheduled and everything because, well, I had that little eviction problem. But that's where we are. We got that handled. But the cookout is August 9th, and here in Franklin, Tennessee. And me and Branco, Franklin. Maybe you ought to change your name to Franklin.
Well, I am going. What's the fastest way to get there?
Are you driving or walking?
I'm driving.
Oh, that's the fastest way. Yeah, but Branco's going to be there. The tickets are they're only like $500 a piece. No, I'm kidding. They're $30 a piece.
Yeah. If they were $500 a piece, only one of you have to show up.
Yeah.
Where do you get the tickets?
Oh, well, at intellectualfroglegs.com. You go there and you can scroll down to where it says Cookout 2025. Go there and you'll just follow the instructions.
All right.
And like I said, Branco's going to get there, and we're trying to talk him into drawing something besides flies.
I'll try to bathe.
I think somebody, I'm talking to a buddy of mine, I think he's going to try to bring some frog legs. Well, now this is just for clarification. We're not cooking frog legs at the frog leg cookout. No, that's not really a good cookout dish.
Yeah. This cartoon here, I had to come out with it because, of course, they're trying to frame him as a dictator. The people that are against free speech, the Second Amendment, secure elections, they're against parent rights. They're anti-God, secure borders. They're calling this guy a dictator. This guy is for advanced free speech, pro Second Amendment, parents' rights, religious freedom, voter ID, and fair and free elections. Reduce the size of the government. Now, I don't know a dictator that's he needs to go back to dictator school, I think.
Well, Trump is just a shitty dictator.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's like he's a terrible puppet for Putin too, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
horrible.
Putin needs to probably look at getting another puppet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not working out very well for him.
Trump has demonstrated over and over again that he is not a puppet of Putin. I mean, he killed a bunch of Russians in Syria. He's helped Ukraine. There's just this Putin puppet thing is just a
so for the record, Branco is now a Russian puppet.
I am
another tool of Russia.
For sure. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the next one here.
Frenchie.
Of course, I do a cartoon for Alpha News. The last one I did was for who? Swamp Monsters. The last one.
Swamp Monsters.
Americans
for Limited Government. Swamp Monsters.
Swamp Monsters again. Americans for Limited Government, and that's mine. I put it up there. So
I like that one.
Yeah, and we're going to this one where. Alpha News Media exposed Waltz and the Minneapolis government of discrimination against whites throughout the government, in the schools. And they've
really been held accountable, haven't they?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's like we keep catching these some bitches right in the act of doing stuff.
Well, the DOJ has them under investigation, but there's a lot of I see a lot of investigations going, but nobody going to jail.
Now, and I'm one. I really have not had very many nice things to say about Pam Bondi.
Yeah,
but she just fired Maureen Comey today.
Yeah.
That just came out a little while ago. James Comey's daughter. I wonder if she's 6'8" too.
I want, and she was responsible for keeping the Epstein files under wrap, wasn't she?
She was part of that. She was on the Diddy case.
Oh.
She was on Epstein and Diddy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just lost my words. Anyway, a coincidence. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence. All right, we'll move on.
Her dad wouldn't prosecute Hillary, and I tell you what, Cash and them, they're throwing that net out. You know, they were going after Adam Schiff. Oh man, he is such a terrible, terrible person.
What a piece of crap he is. Horrible.
And his pal.
Remember, he was talking.
Number.
Powell, I think, is too. But what Schiff did to Don Jr., he wanted that kid to go to jail for absolutely nothing.
He knew it was a lie.
He knew it was.
He deserves to be in jail.
Yeah.
What kind of piece of crap is that? I mean, he's a demon. He's a demon.
Yeah. Who could ever want somebody to go to jail that didn't do anything just out of politics, getting a trophy on the wall? Yeah, this is Fed chair. He's holding back on interest rates when every indication says that he should lower them, because what it's going to do is just boom the economy. It's already rising. The American prosperity is rising in every direction, and there's more to come. Now, if he lowers those rates, it's going to open up housing, and people are going to be able to buy loans and buy houses again. That'll spur the economy on. Why he's holding back, I have a feeling it has something to do with this right here. Never Trump.
Yeah, hey, who knows? Yeah, he could be never Trump. He could be getting threatened. You know, we're up against some evil people, because he knows what he's doing wrong. And then you see how he's mismanaging. I mean, he is what they're remodeling their offices.
Yeah,
check this out. He has spent $2.5 billion with a B remodeling an office that didn't cost anywhere near that.
And I understand that's sticking in Trump's craw, because that's his business.
I got a clip from Russ Vogt. Russ Vogt, he's a smart dude. The ombudsman guy.
Yeah,
we got a good clip from him. He goes into a little detail about the extravagance of this lunatic. I mean,
that's why they want your interest rates high, so they can rake in some more dough to pay for the building. And this next tune is Joe Dan helped me out with this, and we were chatting about this, and he sent me a Pardons for Sale.
Yeah, Pardon for Sale. Oh, that's not, you did that. You did a nice job on that.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the help.
Well, you know,
I'm glad I thought of it. So yeah, I think that wraps up the cartoons.
We got a lot of air to fill.
Yeah, well, I got some older cartoons later, but we got some videos to show.
Oh, but where's this one? Is this the one?
I want to see the pygmy.
Here is the Russ Vogt, talking about that lunatic Powell and how he just so mismanaging it. I mean, they're so out of touch. $2.5 billion?
Yeah, no.
Who the hell? They said it looks like a Taj Mahal or some crap.
It better be made out of gold.
With parks and tennis courts and shit all over the place. What the hell, man? Anyway, let Russell explain it better.
Mismanaged the institution. And we see that the extent to which they've been operating at losses for a number of years now, for the first time in their history. And then you just see a very practical example when you go to the nation's mall. You see the construction of this palace, in the words of one former official, upwards of $2.5 billion, massive cost overrun. And we want to make sure we have facts as to the largesse and the extent to which it's overrun, and the plans keep changing. The testimony that he has on the Hill keeps changing. And I think it just points to the fundamental mismanagement of the Fed under the chairman. The president is a builder. He's horrified by the notion of cost overruns. I go over to the Martin building not fairly often in my role as CFPB director, and you see this largesse. You see the artwork in the Martin building. You see the extent to which they just have built and built with no consequence and no conscience with regard to the taxpayer. And now it's overrun, and you get the sense that they're talking about the gardens on the terrace, the waterworks outside, the private VIP elevators. This is wrong.
Private VIP elevator. Branco, I need one of those. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm having a difficult time making it into my studio.
Yeah,
So
you need that private elevator.
I don't like sharing elevators. with I was wondering, you ever wonder if elevators smell different to a midget?
Speaking of measures, what about our pygmy one?
Oh my gosh!
This is what's coming across the border.
Hold on. First, I want to show everybody my show cover for this new episode. Yeah, for each episode, I'm getting ready to release a new episode probably tomorrow, and it's Alligator Alcatraz Hotel and Casino.
Right.
And, anyway, but I really like this cover, and I like to do like a. You know, being old school, we used to love album covers. So each one of my shows is kind of like an album cover, you know, except I don't play any good music. But there it is.
There it is.
That's a new cover. And look, Branco, look, all you can eat. I like that. Branco actually fixed that up. I like that alligator in the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna be a good show. So y'all gotta.
You look down below. You see our at Branco and at Joe Dan Media. You can follow us on Twitter and Truth Social.
Yeah.
A
lot of people that follow me on X, or Twitter, X, whatever. They'll come in and follow me, but then they never see my posts.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people have that with you too. So if you don't want to miss our posts, which who would? No, you can go to a little alarm thing. You can just click the notification, and then when we make a post, you're alerted.
Oh, okay. You know, another thing I noticed, ever since Meta took over Instagram, it's cut my traffic almost in half or more. I was getting thousands on it. I'd post a cartoon, I'd get thousands of people liking it, hundreds of people commenting, and now it's been cut completely in half on every single cartoon. So I know it isn't the cartoon. I know it's just the overall.
No, algorithms, AI runs everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's just a sad fact. Ironically, I detest Facebook.
Yeah.
But I looked over there. I mean, I've been stuck at the 5,000 maximum friends for years, and then on the followers, I had like 7,000 or 8,000 just like 3 or 4 months ago. That's exploded to 22,000 on what?
What?
How did that happen on Facebook? I mean, I don't know if any of y'all are out there. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Nice. So anyway, we got another, let's do the pygmy.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get it right now.
Yeah.
But this is just the type of people, man, that our border patrol is having to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite frightening, actually. But I mean, you got grown men who are not really grown. I guess they're a little short fella. But yeah, an adult man dressed up like a little girl.
I'm trying to come in as a child.
Yeah, look at that. And also kind of looks like that Ian Miles Chong that follows Elon Musk around.
Well, some of those.
Oh my goodness. Bless its heart. That's enough of that.
Yeah, yeah. Some of these guys.
Gross.
I noticed in the supermarket some of these indigenous from Middle America, Central America, and down that way are very small. So I'm not surprised that they try to come in as children. You know,
It looks like they have a very close family, if you know what I'm saying.
we got
Very close.
we got a ton of people over there on.
Hold on. There's Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Very close. Yeah.
We got we got a lot of people over there chatting it up. South Carolina girl, J.K. Keeps, Nana Vicky. I like to read these after the show just to kind of get an idea what people are talking about.
Well, let's read them. It's good to read some during the show too.
Well, yeah. Lon Will, what does he have to say? He says, I can't read it from here. I usually pop it out and get it closer.
See, we're so blind. We have good intentions. We really do.
I'm going to pull it out
great things
and
for
bring
you.
it over here. What is Lon Will saying? Lon Will saying, well, I lost it. Damn it. I lost what he was saying. Dang it. Sorry about that. One Lon Will says, Powell has the sword of Damocles. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Greek.
Democles. I think.
Democles, yeah, okay. Over his head with the multi-billion-dollar remodel. Yeah, we're just talking about that.
Well, I think his days are numbered. But you know, we got so many clown congressmen, and and a lot of them do some good things, but they all of them do some stupid things. But like, Anna Paulina Luna last night announcing Jerome Powell is going to be fired, and then she came back a little bit later. I'm confirming it right now.
South Carolina says fire Powell.
Burn him up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good comments here, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. So thanks for being there.
Yeah, he looked like one of the island people on Popeye.
Man, am I brown.
South Carolina girl said. That's funny.
I'm brown.
He has some
I could pass for an
eyebrows.
illegal alien.
Illegal or legal?
Maybe both.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Don't you get just so annoyed hearing these people in the media and these lefties referring to illegal aliens as migrants and immigrants? Stop it! I mean, it's like, but it's been intentional. But we've been screaming about this for 15 years. Yeah. But I mean, they intentionally do that, and that's why people are so stupid.
Well, you got a video of CNN looking awful sad about the self-defense.
Oh, CNN, they're upset.
Let's check it out.
Hold on, let me get it here. Anderson Cooper, I don't think he's going to hold it together very long. It's the second one over, but yeah, he's finding out that some of these illegals are self-deporting.
Yeah. Let me hit it.
And Sasha and Julio are now settling in Mexico, but they join a newly emerging community of people who are voluntarily departing the United States. It's called self-deportations, and it's part of the Trump administration's strategy. Senior Trump officials have touted it often, and they've taken to the airwaves with multi-million-dollar ad campaigns and offering financial incentives like one-way tickets to the country where they have legal status and $1,000 exit bonus once they arrive. But for Sasha and Julio, they didn't need that. It was the uncertainty of what was to come with the immigration crackdown that was enough to get them to leave. But also, Anderson, what we learned over the course of this reporting is
See, the uncertainty that she's talking about, that is what this media frenzy has done. They
Yep.
scared the crap out of some of these people. You know, and
Yeah.
I wish them to go on your way. I wish them the best. But yeah, they've been lied to.
it's not just undocumented immigrants making these decisions, but also the U.S. citizens that they are married with or have children.
Priscilla Alvarez, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Still to come in Colorado, the dentist accused of killing his wife.
Yeah, Anderson appreciated it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Where is that thing? Yeah, there you go. Well, I thought maybe we'll move into some older cartoons.
Move on, man. Move on. I got a funny clip of some dogs.
Let's play it.
And hold on, the volume's not real good, but it's so funny. But listen close.
Listen close. Listen up, folks. We've got a funny dog show.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
Ow!
My name is Maximus Decimus
I felt
Meridius.
that one.
My name is Jeff.
Anyway, I just like that very first one where
Yeah.
he hits the goalpost.
Oh yeah, bonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
The
Good times. Good times.
so we're gonna go over some older cartoons. that
Oh
are
yeah,
kinda
we just had the
relative-
anniversary of the shooting.
Yeah, relative to the news today, and that's something to celebrate. Been a year. Was a year. Go the 13th of July.
2 days ago, 3
Yeah.
days ago, Sunday.
And there's on my cartoon store. I have this on a coffee cup now. People have been buying them. Thank you for the sale. I had to bring this back to life here, given the. July
Oh
13th.
yeah, I remember when you came out with that. What do you mean he missed? And you know that. See, the reason that was so popular is it just nailed it.
Mhm.
Totally nailed it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because you know that was a last resort for them. You just know somehow they finagle. And somebody said they don't know if they actually had anything to do with it per se, but they kind of opened up the door so that it could happen with all the just falling on their face with the security and the how they constructed everything. That's what actually happened. Kind of like with John F. Kennedy, they didn't do their due diligence with that assassin, and they were involved. They knew where he was. They were keeping their eye on him. So how did they allow him to do what he did? And so, and
They bought his ammunition for him.
well, there's a lot of open questions about that. So I don't know. They didn't actually pull the trigger, but did they allow the door open and leave it open for somebody to walk in and do
Of
it?
course they did.
Yeah.
So the one thing that the DOJ's just done, which is pretty smart,
yeah,
is they're going after all these crimes of all 3 elections as one big RICO or one big crime. Basically, that prevents each one of these things from exceeding the statute of limitations.
yeah.
And they're going back. They're going after Obama. I'm telling you, the hammer's getting ready to come down.
I
Trump,
think so.
I believe Trump is setting the table for an ass beating.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that. I believe it's coming. And you can't blame people for being so, oh, nothing's ever going to happen. We've never had Trump 2.0 before.
No, and we've not had an alternative media. The complicit mainstream media, the legacy media, will pave the way or propagate it to where Trump is the bad guy for investigating crimes. But because we have the alternative media, I think that'll go a long way to keeping this alive and keeping it focused. I'm hoping so anyway.
Law enforcement's against the law, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I guess I brought this one back because of the what's going on in over there
down in Israel. Well, you know what? It's so shrill out there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the social media. I mean, if you're not mad at Trump, they will get mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I like the guy.
Yeah, and the whole thing with this Israel thing, I'm sure that there's some dark spots in the Israel government.
Of course there is.
But how, and they are a country. I don't care how they got the country. They are a country, and they exist as a nation. How much can they take before they retaliate? You can't just keep firing rockets, doing terrorism, killing 1,200 people, innocent people, and expect no retaliation. And this has been going on for years. And then they're trying to blame Israel for the retaliation. Stop throwing rockets. It's that simple.
And it makes it so difficult because our faith tells us to bless Israel, but then you see some of the shenanigans of their government.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the way it is. We're supposed to bless Israel.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the government officials
or everybody in the government.
Yeah, but we want them to succeed. We want them to succeed against.
Yeah.
They're in a bad neighborhood too, man.
Yeah. I thought I'd bring back a couple of Epstein.
That's a perfect one.
New York Metropolitan Correctional Center suicide watch.
You know, of all the things Pam Bondi said, one of the most ridiculous was, well, we've got that 1 minute missing in the video. But don't worry about it because that same minute is missing every night at the same time when the machine resets.
Yeah, I think there's more than a minute though.
But it's like, I think they determined it might be up to 3 minutes. But I mean, it's just the ridiculousness. I don't want to get into the minutia of the case.
Yeah.
But that comment is so unbelievable. I mean, if there was a gap, you know how hard it is to go and check the next night?
Yeah.
You take like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Something about what they're saying doesn't feel right. And people know that. I'm not saying Trump's hiding anything. It just doesn't feel right they're it's almost like we're going to open up all the files in the list and we're going to show this. It's on my desk and all this to go from that to, there's nothing there. It's kind of.
Trump shut it down. He's shutting it down. And you know what? Trump could very well be using that Epstein list or the Epstein information,
absolutely,
Epstein stuff to get his bills passed, or because you talk about a leverage,
and it also could be intertwined with the other stuff too.
Oh, totally.
Bullshit.
You talk about motivating somebody to come forward as a whistleblower. Hey,
yeah.
I got you. I got this picture of you and Epstein together with these on this dressed like Bo Peep. You might want to work with us. You might want to work with us.
This is one of my favorites.
That was right before he died.
That was right before he died.
You should put that one out. You should put these out. I mean, people will eat them up. I mean, of course, the haters love it. So, make some money off those people.
Yeah. What was it say?
That's a perfect one. That's the best one.
Miss Nancy Rice, the only rally that CNN televised, and the cameraman had a camera that would catch the seconds with Trump head exploding. And when they hosed off the roof to get rid of the evidence, really pissed me. Yeah.
There's so many.
But isn't it funny how CNN always knows, like when they raided Mar-a-Lago? CNN was there.
Roger Stone.
Roger Stone?
5:30 in the morning at Roger Stone's house.
And they were at
Mar-a-Lago. Be in the area with an anchor man and a camera crew.
They were at Mar-a-Lago too. They got a heads up on Mar-a-Lago and Roger Stone. So they never capture live any of his rallies, and at least maybe pieces of them, but they were set up to cover the whole thing, and they were covering the whole thing. And it's just a question. Why?
Well, and the only one they do all year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just a coincidence.
Yeah,
it's just a coincidence.
That's for sure.
Okay, we got a funny video. Oh, Schiff.
I think he's in trouble. He was doing mortgage fraud. Got caught doing some mortgage fraud.
He's had it. I got to go open the front door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think he's in trouble, mortgage fraud. And this is the guy that deserves probably jail just as much as any of them. But he's been lying for a long time and not getting caught. We got a couple more. Anna Lestenberg, I have the sneaking feeling that Trump is trying to smoke out someone. Trump never shows his cards. And that's true. That is very true. Anna Lestenberg, good point. What else we got here? Joe Dan's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I just had to run in another room real quick. Yeah, I got a funny video up there. I mean, we've got a Adam Schiff video too. So
all right, let's do that. Since we're talking about Adam Schiff, let's do that.
What a disgrace that was. What an embarrassment it was. Yeah. We don't have that anymore. That's what we ought to be talking about, not nonsense.
I agree with you.
Sir, something else that is also being talked about right now, and actually last October, Just the News broke the story that Adam Schiff committed possible mortgage fraud, and now also Marilyn Mosby, Letitia James. Democrats seem to have a mortgage fraud problem. How should the DOJ handle it?
Well, he looks to me like he did commit that. I looked at it just recently. I read a story about it. And it's, to me, it looks like he committed mortgage fraud. No, he should be. He said about my children, Don, in the case in particular, who knew nothing about the Russia hoax. Think of it. It was made up by Adam Schiff and Hillary Clinton and the group, right?
Yeah.
And now everybody knows. They've admitted it. It was a total hoax. That my son should go to jail for a very, very long period of time. And he knew it was a hoax. This guy knew it had nothing to do with my son. It was them using that as a way to save the embarrassment of Hillary Clinton's loss in the 2016 election.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why Cash
it was going to be a one-day story. They wanted to use it. They said, yeah, Russia caused it. I remember the guy I was watching that day. They started talking about Russia. And then the fake news picked it up. And it's instead of a one-day story, they made it a 2-year story.
That's amazing. And handicapped.
But no, he's a bad guy, Chef. He's a sick puppy. He's unattractive in every single way. Every single way you can be unattractive, that Chef. He's a bad guy. No, if he created fraud, he should suffer just like he made everyone else suffer, just like the horrible things he did to so many Republicans and conservatives and others too.
Yeah, it's almost depressing how evil these people can be.
Yeah, I understand my microphone is like really hot.
It is pretty hot.
Well, I thought that was just me.
You got hot vocals there.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. I can't hear myself.
Oh.
So I have no clue. So is this better?
So you sound better. Sound a lot better.
Well, I moved the mic on to another room.
Well, you got that hillbilly Barry Manilow voice, so.
Thanks. But not Barry Manilow.
Not Barry
White.
Manilow. Barry White voice.
Yeah, the Copacabana. We don't have Copacabanas in Hazard, Kentucky.
Yeah.
No. At the Copa.
Where'd I get Barry Manilow from? That's crazy.
Well, your age is showing. I got a funny video here. Oh, we'll go back to that. Okay.
We're just going to show, finish these off. I don't know what.
It's shift time.
Yeah, I did the shift one. This one, that's nothing. Watch this. This is an old one. I don't know why I threw that up.
You remember, but do you remember that video that somebody snuck of Obama in the gym? I mean, he's got like 2-pound weights.
Yes, I did. I think that's where this cartoon came from. I think I saw that and I said, yeah. So,
yeah, but what a
more
girl.
Aggression, more sanctions. Okay, that finishes off these here. So we got another video to show.
Yeah, this one's funny. I was like, what is this? And it's kind of the end of it makes it. So
okay, where's it at? Where's it? Oh, okay.
The first one.
Yeah.
What was that?
Is there a black person here?
What did you just say?
I said, is there a black person here?
Do you have a question?
Yeah. Is there a black person here?
Chip, why are you asking that?
Janice said there was one in here. Came to check.
There's a white person here too.
Well, I don't need one of those.
Chip, please stop what you're doing.
What's the big deal? I'm just trying to find the black person here.
Well, you found her. Okay, you got her today. Okay, let me see. Let me set my sparkling down.
Oh, here it is. Got it.
Chip, are you saying, is there a black purse in here?
Yeah. Success. I like your haircut, Linda.
Thank you, Chip.
I love that. So good. Anyway, we had said hi to Nunya and Claudette and Fancy and Adrock.
Yeah, this is the StreamYard chat. We got two chats going on. We got the Rumble chat and we got the StreamYard chat.
Yeah, the StreamYard encompasses more platforms.
Yeah.
And Rumble encompasses Rumble.
Yeah, we got quite a few more people on StreamYard than we usually do. Anyway, I was mentioning
they must have took a wrong turn.
I was mentioning earlier that I just got back from vacation. Had a great time. My mother is 87 years old. Same with my stepdad. And my sister lives over there as well. And they raise alpacas. So I got to experience shearing alpacas and just hanging out, having a barbecue. And there's a swimming pool in a little town called, I won't tell the name of the town, but there's a swimming pool in the little town there. And there's also a bigger swimming pool over in Lewistown with slides and that. So we went to the swimming pool quite a bit because it got kind of hot. But overall, I had a great time, great trip, 14-hour trip. And then Joe Dan kept me up late last night. So I was well rested until last night.
We recorded a little segment. Well, it was a lot later here.
Yeah,
and I told you, I said, hey, man, I want to record this tonight. And I was waiting for you to call me back.
Yeah.
I don't know. You fell asleep in your applesauce or something.
That's what that was.
What is StreamYard? StreamYard, Fancy's asking, what is StreamYard? That's the platform that we're doing this. We're putting this show on from. It's
if you get us, if you're watching our show,
because I can see the Fancy. You're over on YouTube.
Yeah, if you're watching
on X.
If you're watching the show
Amy
from
Gorman.
Facebook or Amy Gorman's in it. Hey, Amy, how are you? But if you're watching it from X, YouTube, Facebook, or any of those other places, and you comment, it'll show up on our chat here in the.
I don't see anybody from Facebook on here, and that doesn't mean it's not they're not commenting. It just means they're not.
They're not engaging from there. Yeah, they might be. I might be banned over there. I don't know, or taken off. I don't know. Amy, Joe, make sure door is open. Oh.
You remember that's what I had to go do. She's bringing me food, man. She's bringing me food.
You better open that door.
I got to.
She leaves it on the porch.
Over this.
She leaves it on the porch. A dog will come along and eat it. You'll be out of luck. What other videos we got going here? We got.
Well, we don't have a whole lot here this evening.
Bettina, Batia.
Yeah, she's always good.
She's on fire. Let's watch that one.
Every one billionaire that backed President Trump, Kamala Harris had 2. 9 of the 10 richest counties in America are represented by Democrats. 65% of Americans making over $500,000 a year today are Democrats. 75% of hedge fund managers who make political donations donate to Democrats, and 95% of political donations from the top 3 management consulting firms go to Democrats. Meanwhile, President Trump absolutely crushed with Americans who make under $100,000 a year. The Democrats are the party of the wealthy. And Donald Trump is representing the working class because he simply lifted the pro-worker elements of the Democrats' agenda when they abandoned the working class to cater to their rich base. This is all performance art. And what's so upsetting about it is they are being paid by the American people to serve them, and they are doing nothing of the kind.
But you know what? To be honest, I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of politicians. I'm tired of experts on politics.
Yep. Talking heads.
Well, we've been in almost like a 15-year election cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been nonstop politics. As soon as Obama got in there, it's like 24/7 politics. Politics in your school, politics in your sports, politics everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting down to the wire. Did you have a closing song?
I just found one. I hope it's a good one. I haven't checked the volume level. It should be fine.
Yeah.
From a little band called Van Halen.
Oh,
Van Halen.
I like Van Halen.
Yeah, and it's got with Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
Yeah. David Lee Roth, he's kind of prissy.
He's kind of arrogant too.
And then he's bald headed now. He don't look nothing like. He used to look like Fabio, and now he looks. He doesn't look like Fabio.
No, anti-Fabio. I got asked to give a speech at Hillsdale College. Did I tell you that?
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I got asked. It's in February, and so I'm trying to figure out why in the heck they would want me to give a speech at Hillsdale College.
Well, they've just seen your cartoons, obviously.
Yeah. So I gotta whistle up a speech, and it's for an hour. I got to speak for an hour. So
you got to speak for an hour. Oh, that's
I think
hard.
it's like an hour. I think right around. Then they have a.
Have you ever given a speech that long?
No, I've never given a speech. So
I've only given it like 2 or 3 where when I was at some of those events.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, 15 minutes is an eternity.
Yeah.
I was like so nervous.
I don't think it's an hour. I think it's because there's a space of time of an hour and a half, and I have to speak, and then they have this kind of get together thing, and then they have dinner afterwards. So Mark Halperin's going to be there too the day before. He's the key speaker then. And
who is Mark Halperin?
Yep.
Oh.
So he's going to be there.
He's pretty solid. Oh, you know what? Nunya made a good point. We were talking about CNN being there at Butler, the only one they went to. That photographer.
Yeah.
Saw that the picture hit the guy who got the bullet in mid-flight.
Mm-hmm.
He says that photographer was there to photograph Trump's head exploding.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anna
God,
Lustenberg said, "Do it, Tony. Bring a PowerPoint presentation with your cartoons." That's what I was thinking about doing. Have certain cartoons that, some of the better ones, and just have a kind of a speech laid out, and just talk through some of the cartoons. And I don't think it's going to be an hour speech, but
no, you looked at that wrong. That's a
no.
long one. That's a long time to talk.
Yeah. Bring lots of slides of your cartoons, JK keeps asking.
Yeah, do that. See, that's what you do. Take that and play some music. Have some cool background music to your cartoons.
Yeah.
Here,
What I
enjoy.
like, and I've done these before, where I posted my cartoons up there, and just take question and answers. I'll show a cartoon. Most of the time, people will laugh at the cartoon, and then I talk a little bit about it. They'll ask questions, kind of an open forum. Those are kind of
that's when it goes faster.
Yeah,
that's when it goes
because you're engaged.
I remember I think it was the first place I gave a speech, and it was in Washington D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone through with my little presentation, and I'm just rushing off the stage, and they said, "There's questions." I was like, "I don't have any." I don't remember exactly, but they said, "No, we have questions for you."
Oh.
I'm sorry. And I got back up there, and it was a lot better, actually interacting with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So speaking in front of a crowd, they say that's one of the most terrifying things of
It's
all
in
the
front
phobias.
It's in front of 800 people.
It don't matter. Once it's over like 5 or it don't matter.
10.
I mean,
I played music in front of thousands of people before, and that never bothered me too much. I mean, because you're playing music, you're not having to speak.
and you were drunk.
Yeah, well, that's true. Sometimes I was. Tequila and beer.
We go out in the country, man, jam. This is in the hills of Eastern Kentucky, man. We go and play Leonard Skinner, play some blues. We were out in this field on this truck, and we had a generator, and it started raining, and we got electrocuted. I never sounded so good.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, because the mic cords, and the water hits it for some reason, and the grounding isn't done right. Boy, you can get a zap really bad.
Oh, hell yeah, you can. But we were so drunk we didn't care. So, hey, let's do that again. Let's do that again. I'm gonna be ready for it this time.
Yeah.
Yo.
The guitar player was getting shocked through his strings somehow.
Hello.
We're doing a show.
I know.
There she is. Hey.
My baby sister.
Yeah.
They all know I have the allergy and stuff.
Are you guys related?
No, not at all.
Yeah. She's a lot prettier than you are, that's for sure.
Well, we all have our skills.
Well, you got a closing song for us there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I knew we were doing something. We have to say goodbye, don't we?
Well, we do.
We do. Well, let's say goodbye to everybody. We got Nana, Vicky. Nana, it's always a pleasure. And Jay Kramer. South Carolina girl.
None your business.
Again. Kazini. Miss Nancy. Man, y'all, there's a lot of people over here.
Yeah.
Persephone. Persephone. I'm sorry. I'm not cultured enough.
You got a Tar Heel and a hillbilly trying to decipher through these names. So
yeah. You never have somebody just named Bob, do you?
Yeah.
It's like I got this these different symbols and a gang sign and then a picture of an apple. Yeah, and that's her name. What the hell is that? I don't know. I have no idea. And then we got Ad Rock. It's good to have you in the house with us, and Fancy.
Claudette.
And Nunya.
Claudette said we missed you, and we missed you too. So we enjoy reaching out to you guys through these videos. Appreciate it. Emesto, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Are we still getting ready to play music, or we're going to stay around a while? Or?
Whenever you're ready, say go.
Well, you just thank you guys so much for being here. God bless y'all. Keep the faith. Don't let those loud voices poison you.
Yeah.
You know.
And I hope you recover from all Joe Dan's bad jokes next week.
I didn't have any. I'm making up for all my bad jokes with some more bad jokes.
Okay. Great.
And that's going to be probably tomorrow night. Night. Start looking for the new episode.
We will.
What do I want to say? Alligator Alcatraz Casino and Hotel and Casino.
Mm-hmm. All you can eat.
All you can eat. Yeah. And we have group rates. You know, they just came across the border. We've got group rates. You know, it's really nice.
All right.
Very good air conditioning. Did you hear the funny thing? Debbie Wasserman Schultz was talking about they have to brush their teeth when they poop. Did you hear her say that? They have to brush their, and it's literally an internment camp. And she's a hideous woman. But I heard Bill Clinton heard her say internment camp. He said an intern camp. All right, that was
goodbye, everybody.
I just assembled that on the fly. All right. God bless you all. Rock and roll. See y'all next week.
Let's do it.
Sometimes it just ain't enough.
And I want now. 'Cause some